Hello, so this is going to be my first vlog for my project for Western literature. My name's Jimmy Darby, and so today I'm going to be discussing about the book that we're currently reading in class, Their Eyes Were Watching God. First off, I'm going to give some basic observations about this book and what I think so far about what the book's going to be about. I've already read about 50 pages of it so far, and we've had like our first discussion about it, first couple. So, but first things first, the title. Let's start with the title. Their eyes were watching God. So first off, I have to wonder, since they're bringing God into it, is this going to be a religious book? And second, is this going to be a feminist book? Is this book going to be about, girl power, stuff like that? Because the main character is a female, and that's just something that could possibly be what it's about. Secondly, is this book going to be about race? Because the first book that we were reading, it was also about black equality and stuff like that. Possible themes. We see already a coming-of-age theme, a theme of love with the peach tree. There was that seen in the book, and also invisibility, because the central theme of our literature class is about invisibility for right now. And so Jane or Janie, she's invisible. She's a woman, moreover a black woman, the mule of society, and she's invisible to the people around her. They see through her, mainly men. So far, men see through her. Even other women see through her as she's walking. All the people are like, oh, she didn't even stop to say hi to us. So right now, and we don't know what happened so far because it's only the beginning of the book, but so far what we've seen is that she's invisible, and her hair is something that's really big in the book, but we don't know quite what it is. There's a term, letting your hair loose, that could possibly play a big part in this book. Freedom, youth, something like that. Questions that I have written so far is, could her definition of love change throughout the story? Because first off, love, what is it to her? It's kissing a guy. It's this term of a beautiful marriage defined by maybe, if we look at the peach tree scene, could it be that love to her is just sex, basically? Is this a coming-of-age story? We already discussed that theme. And another thing is, she's had two husbands so far. We've seen the first husband. I can't remember his name, but he's a big, ugly guy, but he's hardworking. And then the second husband that she runs off with is called Joe Starks. I like to think of him as the Tony Starks. He's suave, motivated, and ambitious. And so, you have to think. Janie doesn't like the first husband. Why? Because, for one thing, he's ugly. And also, he makes her work, whereas she wants to stay in the kitchen, stay in the house. And so, can we have some empathy with the husbands? Do we as a society actually think that, women, their place is in the house? And if this is a feminist novel, why would the author choose to have Janie say, no, you have your place and I have mine? And then we have Joe Starks, and Joe Starks, he wants to become the mayor of this town, or they made him the mayor. Anyway, he wants to make this profit in this town. He wants to make a big name for himself in the world, so he's super ambitious. And so Janie, she follows him. She thinks everything's going to be good, but then he doesn't have a whole lot of time for her. And then he allows her in her place as like a trophy wife so far, and she's not really liking that. And I think the whole idea is just figuring out who she is, and you have this reoccurring idea of love throughout the story. And so, is her idea of love changing throughout the story? Is it she didn't want to work, but now she wants to do something productive? She doesn't want to just stay in the house all day. And so, to make this as short as possible, so it's not 5 minutes, that's so far what we've read in the book and my ideas on it. There's going to be a lot more coming, so thank you. Bye.